The next tool that we have is exams and quizzes. This one faculty also might call tests, quizzes, midterm finals. They might change the name of this link, but when you go into it, they all look the same. Again, if you're not sure, you go ahead and click on the title. The title is going to take you into the exam tool. The exam tool is going to have instructions. It's going to tell you, can I take this exam again? Is it timed? How many attempts do I have? It's going to tell me all of that. If in this case, this exam allows for multiple attempts. So I'm going to go ahead and click on begin. If I get a window that tells me that I can start a new attempt, or I can view all attempts, that means that I've taken this exam before and I'm just starting a new submission. If I am only allowed one attempt, I can click on start new submission and I will be taken to the test canvas. This will let me take my tests. You're going to have this be more like a high school or an in-class test where you will answer all the questions and then get feedback after you submit the test. You will basically take the test and you'll get a response afterwards. You might get a grade, you might not. So your faculty might have a timer on it. You might also have a status mark. You can always collapse that if you want to. But to take tests, all you do is you're going to see the question and then you're going to respond to the question. Most tests at STCC are going to be multiple choice, fill in the blank, true, false, or matching. You might have other question types, but those are the most common. To answer a question, you're just going to go ahead, read the question, answer it, and you can go ahead and click on save. However, if you also answer the question and wait a few seconds, Blackboard will automatically save the question for you so that you don't accidentally not save the question. This does not mean that you can't change your answer because of course you can. It'll toggle it to unsaved and then save it again for you. I'm going to go ahead and just answer a bunch of these questions. And when I do that, I'm going to have the status tell me that I have answered all of the questions but 6. So I could just click on 6 and it would take me right to question 6. However, if I don't realize that I've done that and I go to save and submit, what I will get is a message that says, the following questions may be incomplete. 6. Click cancel to return to the test. Click OK to submit the assessment. Please be careful because this just said click cancel to return, not OK. A lot of times people will read this and they say, oh, click cancel to return to the test. I want to return to the test. Okay. And I click OK. That will submit your exam and you won't be able to retrieve it. And exams are one-shot deals. Even if you take them, if you're allowed to take multiple attempts, you can't edit an exam you've already taken. You have to do a new submission. So you could get all the way through and you had 5 questions you forgot. You clicked OK, you saved your exam. Even if your professor lets you go back in, you have to start all over from the beginning. There's no ability for Blackboard to let you go back into the test you already started. So if I know that I need to answer question 6 and return, I have to make sure, don't get enticed by the OK illuminated blue button. You have to hit cancel. When I do that and I hit cancel, it takes me back to the exam. I can go ahead and answer my question and I can hit submit again. And this time my confirmation message is going to say test submission confirmation, click cancel to return, click OK to submit. And now this time I'm going to be okay because I've answered all the questions and I'm fine, but I'm not going to get locked out of the test without having answered all of the questions. Once I do that, and I click OK, I'm going to get taken to a receipt page. This receipt page is going to tell me that how long I took and that I completed the exam. But if I come to the bottom right-hand corner, I can click on a button that's going to give me more information about my test. Faculty don't have to give this to you. You could come to this page and it'd be blank. However, some faculty might give you the question and your score, but not the answers. But they could give you the question, the score, what you answered, or the question, the score, what you answered, and the right answer. And it all depends on the faculty's preference. So if this question is going to be high stakes, a midterm or exam, you probably will not see anything here. However, if you are taking it for like a pop quiz or a check-in quiz and they want you to get the answers, you're going to see a bunch of more information. When you're all set, and also usually if there is a score, like attempted score, I got 5 out of 7 points, that gave me that information. When I'm all set, I can click on OK. It's going to take me back to the main quiz area. You're all aware of it, and then we'll be all done. Okay. I've participated in a discussion, I've submitted a paper, and I have taken a test.